Let's start by celebrating. We did it. It's December 8th. It's Thursday. Our elements for today will be the elements of air and fire. The earth, the sun, is in the zodiac sign of Sagittarius. However, our moon is in the sign of Gemini. We can celebrate. We can take a breath. We can breathe again. So we can turn the chapter. We can end this year knowing we did our best. We can end 2022 on a good note. The energies of Gemini. The energies of Gemini promises us duality, mental stability, and a chance to clear our mental chaos. It's Thursday, so we are being ruled by the energy of Jupiter, which is the ruler of Sagittarius. And remember, we just left the new moon in Sagittarius, so we're riding out this wave of Sagittarius, this wave of expansion. The energy of Gemini requires us to have with us the color blue. Blue in crystal, blue in candles, blue in clothing. Blue is the color of peace, serenity. Blue is the color of ease. Blue is the color of our atmosphere right above us on this planet. And what I see with the energy of Gemini, she just said, I'm tired. I'm tired. And I want to spend the rest of the month taking it easy. So we're going to meditate on relaxation. We're going to go to the spa and get that end of the year massage. We're going to spoil ourselves with that expensive meal because we just spent the last month practicing abundance and receiving. We're going to accept the fact that we're worth it, that we actually work hard and we deserve everything that we receive. We are going to continue to practice the art of abundance. We're going to take that time to truly understand what it means to be abundant. And we're going to have a great holiday season. What we're going to do is we're going to put up our Christmas tree if we practice Christmas. We're going to put up our Hanukkah decorations. We're going to put up our Kwanzaa decorations. We're going to meditate. We're going to clean up our altars and refurbish them. We're going to practice abundance in every aspect of our lives. We're going to accept that which we cannot change. We're going to grow and understand every year, every month, every week, every day is a chance to do something new. And we're going to go into 2023 knowing that we did our best in 2022. We're going to accept the fact that we fought. We did everything that we could. We loved. We understood. We accepted. And we're going to take this mental stability, this mental abundance in Gemini, and we're going to allow ourselves to just grow in love. The energy of Gemini is just telling us, focus on the throat chakra, heal the throat chakra, continue the exercises and the practices that we've been doing. And when 2023 hits, every new moon and every full moon that falls in Gemini, we will grow even more. We will receive even more abundance. So hopefully for each and every one of you that are listening, we're going to continue to do everything that we've been doing. And what I have up here is the lapis lazuli stone, which is a healing stone for the throat chakra, and a blue candle. You want to incorporate these two items in your meditation for the full moon in Gemini. You want to continue practicing the ritual of abundance because the energies of Jupiter and Sagittarius will be present on that day. And you want to relax. You want to just enjoy the rest of your year in the mode of relaxation. Take in the color blue and enjoy yourself. It's the second half of December. It is Friday. The day is December 23rd. We are 2 days into Christmas. The holidays should be booming for everyone. And we are in the charismatic, calming, sometimes chaotic, unpredictable energy of Capricorn. Mr. or Miss over discipline. Everything has to get done the right way. If this isn't the perfect closure to the year, I don't know what is. This new moon in Capricorn is pretty much closing the book, closing that space of our chaos. I haven't looked forward to see what the moon energies for the beginning of 2023 will be, but I can almost guarantee they'll be amazing as well, because if we go back just a tad bit, if we go back into January, we started January 2nd with a new moon in Capricorn on a Sunday. And at the moment when that was happening, there was a retrograde in Mercury that started on the 14th of January until the 4th of February. Now we are in, once again, Capricorn, closing out the month of the month of December in the year of 2022. And it was back in October where we talked about the Aryan full moon, and I said that moment in time was where the Aries was telling everyone, asking everyone, who are you? Who are you, and what is your place in this world? Now, if you can see 2022 at this moment for what it was naturally about you, the I, the me. It was about the individual. We started in Capricorn, in that disciplined earth sign, the firstborn earth sign of the zodiac, and we're ending our year in Capricorn. Let's take a moment and acknowledge the Capricorn. So, of the zodiac sign, the Capricorn is the eldest of the earth signs. When it comes to the relationship between the earth signs, it's Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. The respect within the zodiac signs of the earth elements is very plain. Capricorn was born first. Capricorn gets the respect. Virgo is born last. Even though Virgo is the baby of the elements of the trio, Virgo is the nurturer, and Taurus is the protector. That, I don't know how it works with any other zodiac. I'm just speaking from personal space because I'm a Taurus myself. Whenever I've been in a situation where I've been in an area with Capricorns and Virgos, we automatically react that way. The Capricorns lead, the Virgos protect, and the Capricorns lead, the Tauruses protect, and the Virgos nurture. If we were in a situation where we had to build a civilization, 9 times out of 10, if it was a civilization of nothing but Capricorns, Tauruses, and Virgo, the Capricorns would rule the government, the Virgo would rule the economics and the banking, and the Virgos would have control over the family unit and the social unit. That's normally how it works. My mother's a Virgo. She has full control over her household. There's no fighting her for it. Like, it is what it is. You know, that you just don't fight her on that level, because that's her element. That's what she was born to do. That's who she is. And if you try to fight her on that element, I can guarantee you're not gonna win. And that's from being raised by a Virgo. I've had friends that are Capricorns, and when as tough and as much of a leader as I feel I am as a Taurine, I find my place when I'm in the presence of a Capricorn. There is something about the Capricorn that just dictates discipline. We just have to get this done the right way so we don't have to come back and do it again. And that is the energy that we are closing 2022 in. We've started the year focusing on getting things done, and now we're going to close this chapter called 2022 down, and we're going to do it correctly, so when we go into 2023, we don't have to deal with the ish that we used to deal with pre-2023. Depending on who you are, depending on what you do, depending on what you believe in, depending on what you know, you kind of understand what I'm saying. There's some of us that have been doing the same thing over and over. It's either you're hurting someone purposefully or non-purposefully. It's either you choose, because in this day and age of information, there is no space for ignorance. You choose to stay ignorant. You choose to not know. Capricorn is telling us, look, I have ridden this entire year with you guys. You guys have been on my back, and I've been riding out this entire year with you. We started the year together, we ended the year together. We have gone through all of this space and time. And who has been ruling over our year this year but the energy of Saturn? We all know Saturn is an energy that you do not play with, because Saturn is an energy that is very disciplined. And when Saturn is teaching you a lesson, the lesson is learned. I made a video regarding this a while back, Saturn in your birth chart. This is something that spoke to me based on some healing that I was doing from my childhood, and I got to understand why specific things that had happened to me, and they were all elemental crossings, elemental betrayals. And at some point in my life, it had caused me to see the Capricorn from the closed chakra, from the shadow space, and that's something that you need to focus on too. I know for a fact that I present experience from a bubbly place, from a place of perfection. Like, everything works out at the end. But I also understand there is shadows, there is darkness, there is evil, there is, there's stuff going on in the world. But it's up to you to decide which part of that you want to participate in. Because the one thing I know is, once you open the door, especially to earth signs, because I'm one, and I always say that to myself, as spiritual as I am, I can be a very evil and dark person. I choose to not walk down that path because it's not productive at the moment. I choose to allow everything that has happened to me when I was a kid, everything that has happened to me as a young adult, everything that has happened to me as an adult, to heal and subside, so I can live at the best level of myself that I can be. And that is both shadow self and light self. And a lot of us need to take control over that. And that is what that energy of Capricorn is telling us. Now, with all that being said, let's get back to the point. The point is, we are closing out this year. We have acknowledged all the good and the bad in ourselves. We have acknowledged the growth that needed to be done, and we grew. We have acknowledged the limitations that we had in our spaces, and we expanded them. We have submitted to abundance, luck, and prosperity. Now, what we're going to do right now is we're going to focus our energy to closing out this period, but we're going to close it out in a way that cracks that door of 2023 open, so we can enter the space of 2023 in balance. If you enter the space of 2023 out of balance, look into your shadow. This is very serious. As I was saying this, I saw one of my shadow creatures just pass me, like I'm heading to 2023, and I'm like, when you get there, the door is going to slam in your face because of the energy you're bringing into it. Right now, we're going to be working with, what we're going to be doing right now is creating a space of protection. As I'm speaking to you guys, I can see in my shadow world all of the stuff that I've been healing throughout the last 5 to 10 years. It's like a movie playing in the back of your mind. Each month that I do a moon video, I see the elements of where I suffered, where I was triggered, where I fell, where I succeeded. So when I'm speaking to you guys, it's not just speaking to you from a blank space. I'm speaking to you from a canvas that has been tainted, that I'm trying to create new. You know how you have a very bad tattoo and you want to create something beautiful out of the chaos that you put on your body? Well, there's chaos that was put in my shadow world. There's chaos that was put in my soul. And as I'm speaking to you guys, the empath in me can hear and feel the nonsense that I had to endure as a child, as a teen, as a young adult. And it's causing me to see beyond my own self and seeing like the world and what the world is really going through and how these energies are going to affect the world. So this Capricorn energy that we have here, the Capricorn energy is not simply about grounding yourself, being rigid and disciplined and walking in a formation and being like a soldier. It's not. It's about grabbing, if you're a young man or a young woman, it's about grabbing that little boy or that little girl in you that possibly had to grow up way too fast, and giving them a gentle hug and letting them feel loved. Because those are the parts of us that go missing. Those are the parts of us that were abused. And those are the parts of us that make us, and I'm about to curse, fucked up adults. Those are the parts. And the Capricorn energy is telling you guys, you started this endeavor with me, you're going to finish it with me, but we're not going to finish it how we finished it in 2021 when you started with me in 2022. What we are going to do is acknowledge. We're going to stand in that mirror of your soul, of your spirit, of your conscious and your subconscious, and we're going to cry those horrible tears, and we're going to acknowledge the fact that yes, you were hurt, you were betrayed. You were supposed to be protected and you weren't protected. But what we do have now is the backbone enough to stand on our own 2 feet in this strong energy of Capricorn and tell ourselves we were okay, we're going to be okay, and everything will be just fine. Because if we don't do that, we're going to start 2023 shaky. There's something out here that's trying to just devour. There's this energy out here. The last time I encountered this energy was in Christmas 2020. Christmas 2020. That's when I encountered this energy. And I remember the energy was speaking with me, or the spirit, or whatever this thing called itself. It was speaking to me, and I was in a very dark place. And I was thinking and being positive. And I remember the energy was like, what am I gonna do? I better be careful before she completely swallow and devour me. And I remember I didn't speak. I didn't think. I just sent the mental image out there. I showed her, if you eat and devour me, you don't want this. If you eat and devour me, you'll be so in shock of what's going to happen to you. And that's when I realized this is either a shadow version of me, a traumatized version of me, a hurt version of me, a neglected, unloved, sacrificial version of me, or this is something completely outside of me. And I stopped entertaining that energy, and I mind my own business, and I kept going. And it's just so funny that this energy has popped back up right now. So if you've noticed, I have the Capricorn sign with her hair down. She's finally decided, I'm going to let my hair down. Okay? I've been through a lot, and God knows, if you know a Capricorn, you know they go through a lot. I've been through a lot. It is past 2020. We are going into the 3rd year of after 2020. I'm going to do what I've never done before, and I'm just going to let my hair down. Let's see what happens when I relax and let my hair down. So her hair is flowing in the moon's energy. Right under her, you'll see I have the energy of balance, which is in the form of the green candle. To the right of the page, you'll see the black onyx, which is the stone of protection. And to the left, you'll see the smoky quartz, which is another form of protection. However, the smoky quartz has the ability to take all that negativity that you go through, clear it, and leave you with abundance and positive energy. And then to balance all that out, we have the clear quartz. So do that. Let your hair down. Let's see what happens. Let's see if the monster devours us. Let's see what God created. Let's see, when your mother and your father laid down and decided, I'm going to procreate a child, what God actually created. Let's see what all that trauma and drama and neglect and lack of love and all those tests that you've gone through in your entire life have been worth. Let your hair down. Let's see what happens. Because I'm curious. I'm so curious to see what's going to happen. I would love to see what happens when the disciplined, rigid energy of Capricorn just decide, for the rest of the year, I'm just going to relax. It's my birthday. You understand? Because we will be entering Capricorn season 1223. It's my birthday. I'm just going to relax. I'm going to actually have a nice birthday this time. I'm not gonna spend my time stressing out. And oh my God, what's gonna happen if I don't do this? I don't care. I survived COVID. I could have died. There's a virus out there that actually could have killed me. After everything I've gone through in my life, I could have died. And I survived it. So let's see what happens. Let's see if my world ends. Let's see how big of a monster this crazy monster really is that has been tormenting me since I was a child. Speak back for yourself. I used to work with a coworker that taught me you have to learn how to stand up for yourself. And standing up for yourself is not always throwing a punch. Sometimes it's literally taking a shower, putting on your best outfit, sitting in front of your TV, taking yourself out to dinner, going out to see a movie, hanging out by the beach, having a belly full laugh. Just laughing from your gut, just to see what will happen. Because a lot of us don't understand the amount of stress that we live under every day. And this energy of Capricorn is like, I'm done. I'm so tired. They keep me in a state of fear constantly just to have me doing exactly what they want me to do. Well, guess what? I'm going to be myself this time. And let's see what happens. Let's see. Let's see if the world ends, because COVID didn't do anything about it. Let's see if the world ends. Let's see what happens, because the monsters are getting on my nerves. I'm big and bad. I'm big and bad goat. Everybody wants to be a goat. I'm big and bad goat, and they have me out here acting like a little scary monster. So let's see what happens. So let's see what happens. Let your hair down. Like I said, for the Gemini energy, get the massage. Spend that extra $100 on the bag. Buy yourself those shoes. Do what makes you happy. And let's see what happens. Let's just see. Let's just wait it out and see. Let's not predict the future. Let's not get scared and nervous. Let's not do any of that. Let's just see what happens. I'm curious. I'm so curious. Because as a species, we've gone through so much, but never before like this past 2 to 3 years. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens when the bull actually stops stressing out and become the abundant bull that she was born to be. Let's see what happens. Let's see what 2023 really holds for us. Because a lot of us are tired and we're overstressed with the ongoing bullish mentality. I'm going to make you do what I want you to do. That's what the spiritual realm feels like right now. You're going to do what I want you to do. I'm going to do this to you and do that to you. Well, Capricorn has told me to tell you, while you're doing that, we're going to do what we like to do. And as a bull, I like to make money. And Capricorn is like, I just want to relax just one time. I want to lay by the pool, enjoy some Moscato, and just relax just one time. So let's see what happened, guys. I wish you guys the best. I'm sorry the energies came through strong. I started yelling. If I could, I would bring out my little cat that I always bring out when I lose my temper. But I don't have my cat anymore. I have to go find another one. So I'm sorry. I lost my temper, but the energy was strong. It was just this energy of feeling binded down, like something is preventing the energy of Capricorn to express itself, so that we all, including the planet and the solar system, can receive the abundant energy that is being sent out. It was just being restricted. So let's see what happens. Let's put our hair down. Let's relax. Let's tell the monster, ooh, I'm shaking in my boots. And let's actually wear boots and shake in them just to see what happens. Let's just see what happens. I think that's going to be my motto for 2023. Let's see what happens. You know, let's not predict any bad things. Let's focus on the good stuff and let's see what happens. On all of you that want to all the bad stuff in the universe to collapse at the same time and happen at the same time, Capricorn is saying, let's see what happens. Meanwhile, we're going to enjoy, you know, the abundance that we were born to experience. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens with that. Alright, kids. Love you all. And as always, love and be loved. And don't be afraid to get mad and to lose your temper. That's a form of protection. That's a form of expressing yourself, and that's a form of standing up for yourself.